Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here today. If you're joining us online, thanks for showing up, getting in the reps while you're at home. I know that for the past few weeks, I have done almost no yoga, almost no movement. The little bit that I have done, I've been very appreciative of, but I mostly feel like I have become mac and cheese. So, just a few things to mention if you haven't been practicing much like myself. You've got essentially kind of a new body that you're working with, whether you are a few pounds heavier or if you feel a little bit tense or whatever it might be. Just have this be kind of an exploration of your body and of your practice. A few things regarding wearing masks. We just ask that you wear your mask when you are off of your mat. Only you can exempt yourself to take off your mask if you have any breathing conditions or anything like that. So under those rules, I'll be taking mine off to teach. And let's start laying down today. Go ahead and find your way to your back. If you're joining us online and you want to get the playlist synced up, the playlist is called Snowplow 2020. And the first song is called Elixir. If you're ready to press play, let's hit it in 3, 2, Schwan. Three deep breaths, as deep as you can. Breathe in through your nose. Out of your mouth. Again, all the way in. All the way out. Excellent. One more time. Breathe in. All the way out. Close your eyes. Scan your body. Notice where you are feeling sensation. Are you feeling sensation in between your ears? Do you have any thoughts bouncing around? Do you feel any sensation in your body? Do you feel particularly open or flexible, or do you feel tension anywhere? And then just take note of your energy that you're showing up with. For example, do you feel like you're ready to do 200 sun salutations, or do you feel like you're ready for child's pose or shavasana for an hour? And just note where you are on that spectrum of energy. We're starting off this practice with 50 reps of Wim Hof breathing or circular breath. If you have not done this before, all it is taking as deep of a breath in as you can, and then you let the breath drop out. So let's just practice it for 3 rounds. Breathe in as deep as you can, and let it go. Breathe in. Excellent. So we're going through 50 reps. We'll start fairly slow and then pick up our pace as we go. On the 50th rep, we will hold the breath in at the top for as long as we can, and then hold the breath out at the bottom for about 15 seconds. I'm going to walk you through it step by step and count the breaths. All you have to do is breathe as deep as possible. So let's just start off with a cleansing breath. Breathe in deeply. All the way out. Okay, breathe in. Let go. Breathe in. Let go. Find a rhythm. Keep it up. I'll talk. Keep it going. So while we're here, I want you to breathe as deep as you can in, and then let the breath go. Deeper. Deeper. Excellent. Keep it up. Quicker now. Keep it up. We're halfway. Even if it makes you uncomfortable to breathe this way, it's good. We're moving through emotions. We're creating discipline in our bodies. Breathe in deeper. If that means not breathing through your nose, if you need to breathe through your mouth, then do it. But breathe in as deep as you can. We've got 15 reps left. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Hold as long as you can. Ideally more than 15 seconds, maybe even up to 90 seconds. When your exhale comes, hold out at the bottom for 15 seconds. And that might not be for another 60 seconds or so if you're still holding your breath. Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. It's all safe. It's all accepted. This is a non-judgmental space from me to your neighbor to yourself. There is no right or wrong in this practice. The only thing that I wish for you during this practice today is that you take at least one step in the right direction. If you happen to have a slightly quieter mind or a slightly more strong or flexible body by the end of this practice, then it's a success. Don't worry about your goals, holding handstand for 60 seconds or doing your best chaturanga. If you simply rest today, if you fill up your cup in some way, then it's a successful practice. With your next inhale, take a stretch for the front and back of the room, like you're just waking up. Big good morning stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. And then give yourself a more firm squeeze. Really thank your body for the hard work that it does for you. And then let's rock and roll forward and back on the spine at least 6 times. And if you can imagine that you're a little kid right now, maybe you have some kids in your family or got to spend some time with them over the holidays. Just imagine that you are 6 years old, rolling around on the floor for a moment. And then let's make our way into tabletop position. Go ahead and come to all fours. A few of you were like, all right, I'm done rocking and rolling, Kev. Let's do some yoga. Find your way into tabletop position and just take 30 seconds to move however your body wants to move. Go forward and back, go left and right. Check to see how your shoulders, your hips are feeling. Now, most of us have practiced together pretty frequently. A few of us, maybe it's been a little bit. It's all good, but I just want to mention a few things before we get started. This is your practice. It's not mine. It's not the person's next to you. If you need to skip any postures or modify them, again, if you have handstands in your practice and you want to bust them out when you flow, if you need to drop back to child's pose at any point, you're more than welcome to. I actually really appreciate when people modify the sequence according to their needs. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to wave me down, and let's have some fun. Come back to neutral spine. Bring your wrists under your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingertips as wide as you can and already begin pressing the floor away from you. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, rotate your hips up and your shoulders back. Exhale, arch your back, round your chin into your chest, gaze to your belly button. Again, inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Option to have your eyes closed here. Exhale, arch your back, round your chin into your chest, gaze to your belly. Let's go 3 more on your own. I want you to go at a pace that feels natural to your breath. That might mean holding your breath at the top or the bottom for an extra couple seconds. That might mean moving fairly quick through the postures if that's your vibe today. Again, anything goes here. And we'll meet in downward dog whenever you're ready. Tuck your toes. And start by pedaling your legs out. Sometimes in the beginning of the practice, it's helpful to close our eyes just so that our sense of sight doesn't distract us from the sensations going in our body. So if it's helpful to close your eyes, go ahead and drop them down. Let's take a cleansing breath. Breathe in as deep as you can. Find an open mouth exhale. One more time. Fill up. Tongue out. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Go ahead and engage your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time, high plank to downward dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and find ragdoll for a few breaths. Feet wider than hip distance apart, grab opposite elbows, let your head and your neck hang heavy. Find some movement if that means bouncing or swaying or straightening one leg and bending the other. Good, and let's all go for a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine with your inhale. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. And exhale, forward fold. Grab the back of your calves. Draw your nose to your shins. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Reach the crown of your head forward. Nice, Katie. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, mountain. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Option to have eyes closed. And swan dive back down. Reach as far as you can to the sides of the room. Draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Right back to forward fold. Squeeze a little bit tighter this time. Good, Barbara. Inhale, mountain sweep out and up. Top of shoulders stay plugged down towards the earth. And then exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart, nose to shins. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Your choice, low cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Pull your heart through, draw your shoulder blades back. And then exhale, move to downward dog. Good, one cleansing breath. Open mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Squeeze as tight as you can. Nice, Alicia. Inhale, mountain sweep up. This time, grab your left wrist and pull to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center, lift. Switch and pull to the left. Inhale, lift. Back bend, stick your tongue out. Inhale, reach up. Hands together, forward fold. Good lion's breath, Greg. Find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hand, step or float back, high to low. Plank, elbows hug as you lower. Cobra or up dog. Draw your heart through and your shoulder blades back. And we'll move it to downward dog. Cleansing breath. Open mouth. One more sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or float to the top. Option to have your eyes closed through this next flow. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain, sweep your arms overhead. Right into a swan dive. Exhale, reach. Halfway lift. Plant your hand, step or float back, high to low. Cobra or up dog, inhale. And back to downward dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, tap knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step between your hands. Let's set up crescent lunge. Lift when you are ready. Extra points if you don't adjust your clothing. Make sure that your left knee is stacked over your left ankle, right heel stacked over right toes. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. When your arms engage, your shoulders stay relaxed. Good. And just for shits and giggles, close your eyes for a moment and notice how this becomes more of a balancing posture. Slow your breath. Inhale, reach as high as you can. Open twist to the left. So it's left arm back, right arm forward. Glance down at your hips for a moment. Make sure that your head is above your hips. Good. And then gaze to your left thumb. Deepen your breath. Gaze a little bit further back. Nice, Jenny. Inhale, sweep back up to crescent. Airplane torso, sweep it back. Keep an up dog tilt to your chest. Inhale, five-pointed star. Open up to the side. Shake out your hips, shake out your joints. And then let's find chest expansion. Hands together behind your back. Interlace. Turn your toes slightly in. Inhale, reach your mono fist towards the earth. Gaze up. And exhale, dive down between your legs. Top of your head towards the earth. And play around for 10 seconds. If that means swaying or dipping a hip or side lunging. Nice, Kathy. One more breath. Hands to your lower back and then to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, get the top of your head as low as you can. Good, Emma. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and reposition your footing for warrior two. Inhale, open up. Good, and just feel it out for a moment. Make sure that your front heel is in the same line as the arch of your back foot. Press downwards with your feet and then soften the grip of your toes. Close your eyes. See where you can add some effort in your muscles and then where you can subtract some tension in your joints. Inhale, find a reverse warrior. Flip your right palm. Exhale to side angle. Bring elbow to inner thigh and extend through your left side body. Now press vigorously into the pinky edge of your left foot and keep that extension going through left side body. Gaze to the ceiling if your neck is okay with it. And imagine your neck as an extension of your spine. Full breath here. Go a little bit deeper. Good, Amy. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg and maybe shorten your stance a few inches. And then find triangle. Pull your hip back. Reach your hand forward. Pull and reach, reach, reach. You got it, Alicia. Keep reaching and then hinge. Now press down with both feet. The goal here is to stack your left hip on top of your right and your left shoulder on top of your right. Deepen your breath. Get every cell of your body engaged. Inhale back open to 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front, and let's go for a side plank. So it's right hand down, left arm open for a side plank. Flex your toes towards your shin, press your feet down to lift your hips up. A few options here. Maybe lift your left leg. Maybe send your gaze to the ceiling. Maybe close your eyes. Slow your breath. Good, Chinzia. Last full inhale, get as big as you can. Exhale, left hand to the earth, hold high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Good, Greg. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Cobra or up dog. Pull your heart through your arms. And then exhale to downward dog. Excellent, Nedra. Good heart opener. Cleansing breath. Let out a sigh. One more time. Inhale, fill up. A little more obnoxious this time. Nice. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Lift it up. One time, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step through. Set up crescent lunge. Take your time. Again, extra credit if you don't adjust your clothing, unless you have something hanging out. Deepen your breath. Maybe close your eyes. And see if you can press down with your right foot without gripping your toes. Full breath. Lunge a little bit deeper. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach high. Open twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Find your breath. Gaze to right thumb. One more breath. Add a pinch more spice. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso, exhale. 5-pointed star, open up, give it a shake. Wide leg forward fold towards the earth. Freestyle for 20 seconds. Maybe it's a side lunge, maybe it's a headstand, or maybe you just stay still and breathe. Do what feels good. Don't worry about your neighbors. This is your practice. One more breath. Next inhale, find a halfway lift. And a forward fold once again. Top of your head down, down, down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Reposition your footing for warrior two. Inhale, open up. And surf it out for a bit. Check your footing. Make sure that front heel is in the same line as the arch of your back foot. Greg, bring your left foot to the mural side of the room about 2 inches. Full breath in. Lunge a little bit deeper. Close your eyes. Release some tension. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale to side angle. Elbow to inner thigh. Extend through your right side body. Now we want the pinky edge of the right foot to be an extension all the way through the right side body to the pinky edge of your right hand. Excellent, Jenny. Deepen your breath. One more round. Add a little bit more. Inhale, open up, reverse triangle. Thank you, everyone. And then find triangle. So it's triangle to the back of your mat. I messed that up. Pull your left hip back, reach your left hand forward until you can't reach any further, and then open up. Excellent. Again, we want to press down into our feet without gripping so much with the toes. Deepen your breath. Last round. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up, give it a quick shake, and then cartwheel to the front. Let's go left hand down, right arm open, set up side plank. And yeah, you have the option to drop down to your forearm if your wrists aren't liking this too much. Flex your toes towards your shin. Maybe lift your top leg. Maybe gaze to the ceiling. Colleen's got a wild thing variation. Love to see it. Everyone breathe. Last breath, lift a little bit higher. Release your hand down, high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway and hold. Woo! Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Cleansing breath. One more time. Tongue out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Shake it out. Move every joint in your body. Move your toes, your ankles, your knees. Move your hips, every vertebra of your spine. Move your shoulders, your neck. If you feel weird, then you're doing it right. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird, sweep it back. Again to chair. Drinking bird. One more time. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Back bend, tongue out. Inhale, reach. Hands together, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or float back, high to low. Cobra or up dog. To down dog. Right leg high. Knee to nose. Lift. Exhale, step through. Good, Isabel. Crescent. Inhale, sweep up. Open twist to the right. Crescent, inhale. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Warrior 2 to the back. One breath to reposition if you need to. Reverse warrior. Side angle. We're doing that movement 2 more times. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. One more time, reverse to side angle. This time, reverse triangle. Shorten your stance, straighten your leg, and then find triangle. Pull your hip back, reach your hand forward, 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 and then hinge open. So first, find triangle with a slow breath. Stay here or find half moon if you're into the one-legged balance today. Gaze in front of your left foot. Drag your right big toe towards your left ankle. Maybe plant your hand on the floor, water bottle, or a block. Then lift your top leg. Flex your toes towards your shin. Maybe let go of the earth. I want you to fall at least once in the next 30 seconds. Because I love you and we need to fail to grow together, just like our culture, our politics. Sometimes we got to fail to grow. I promised myself I wouldn't bring politics into the picture, but it seemed like a good opportunity. Slowly step your right foot back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front, freestyle for 4 breaths. Maybe left hand down for a side plank. Maybe handstand hops, maybe a yogi squat or child's pose, or maybe it's water break time. No right or wrong. Whatever you're doing, just breathe. All right, now that our bodies are warmed up, we've got one more side of the flow to do, then we'll mix in some more difficult postures. Take a full breath in. Open mouth. Nice breath, everyone. One more time. Let it go. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose. Exhale. Lift. Step through. Inhale, crescent. Sweep up. Open to the left. Inhale, crescent. Good save, Katie. Airplane torso, sweep it back. 5-pointed star. Open up to the side. Give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back. 1 breath to reposition. Soften your toes, your shoulders, and your eyebrows. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse, inhale. Side angle, exhale. One more time, reverse. Side angle. Here we go to reverse triangle. Maybe shorten your stance. And then find triangle. Pull your hip back. Reach your hand as far forward as you can. And then hinge open. Excellent, everyone. Looking good. Deepen your breath. Gather your confidence. Gaze in front of your right foot. Drag your left big toe towards your ankle. And then with your next inhale, lift your left leg. Flex your toes towards your shin. Lift and rotate your left hip towards the ceiling. Good. Maybe let go of the floor. Maybe fall over or tell Kevin it's not my day to fall. 2 more breaths. Wherever you are, challenge yourself a little bit. Beautiful smile, Jenny. Love to see it. Full breath, get as big as you can. And slowly glide back. Nice, Colleen. 5-pointed star, open up. Cartwheel to the front, freestyle for 4 breaths. Maybe it's side plank, maybe it's something totally different. There's no right or wrong. Nice, y'all. We're making great time. Cleansing breath. All right. So we just have a little bit more balancing postures to get into and some hip openers per request. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Right arm underneath left for eagle. Option to grab opposite shoulders if that's easier for you. Lift your right leg up and over your left. Wherever you are, squeeze as tight as you can. Sit as low as you can. Deepen your breath. Sit a little bit lower. 1 more round. Yeah, maybe a little bounce here if you're feeling it. Inhale back up to staff pose. Unwind your arms. Lift your right leg. Sweep back to crescent with airplane torso. So it's right foot steps back, arms by your sides. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up, give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back. 1 breath. Sink a little bit deeper. Reverse warrior. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, inhale. Stay here and breathe. 2 more. Everyone gaze to the ceiling. And slowly step it back. 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front, simple flow, high to low, option to keep left leg up. Full breath. Tongue out. Gaze forward. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. Left arm under or grab opposite shoulders. Left leg up and over. 3 breaths here. Sit a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Last breath. Staff pose. Unwind. Lift your left leg. Straight back to crescent airplane. 5-pointed. Open up. Warrior 2 to the back. 1 breath. Reverse. Inhale. Side angle. Reverse triangle. Inhale. Triangle. Exhale. Here we go. Half moon. Inhale. And breathe. Woo! Keep breathing. Get a little bit bigger. Gaze to the ceiling. Step it back. 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front. Flow. Full breath in. Open mouth. Nice. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, right arm under. This is going to be an awkward one. Lift your right leg. Stack your right ankle over your left knee for eagle chair. Play here. Maybe you take this into a fold. Maybe you stay upright and sit as low as you can. Breathe. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Breathe. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift up to staff pose. Love to see it, y'all. Crescent airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Right into warrior 2 to the back. Here we go, straight to reverse. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Straight into half moon, exhale, jump. There's not actually a jump, but send it. Breathe. Last full breath, get as big as you can. Slowly step to the back. Inhale, 5-pointed, open up. Cartwheel to the front, flow. Strong breath, everyone. Love to hear it. Let's go to down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time. Fill up. Tongue out. Last round. Breathe in. Big sigh. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Left arm under. Good. Now just lift your left leg. Cross your ankle over your knee. Flex your toes towards your shin. And just imagine that you're sitting into a chair pose. Try to get your hips low. Should feel a hip opener. Maybe take it for a fold or a tuck. Deepen your breath. A little bit deeper. Inhale, staff, unwind. Crescent airplane. 5 pointed. Warrior 2. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse triangle. Half moon. Spring into it. Last 2 breaths. Close your eyes. Woo! And slowly step it back. 5 pointed. Open up. Cartwheel to the front. Last flow. High to low. High plank. Inhale, shift forward. Lower all the way. Locust pose, hands by your hips, palms face down. Inhale, lift everything up. Spread your fingers and toes. Lengthen the back of your neck. And breathe. Here for 5 breaths. Go higher with each inhale. Higher for 2. High as you can for 1. Release, gaze left. Turn your gaze a little bit further left. Bound locust, hands together behind your back, interlace. Inhale, lift everything up. Breathe. This time gaze is a little bit more forward. Reach your hands and your feet to the back. Here for 3 more. Go higher. Fullest expression. Exhale, release, gaze to the right. Then turn your gaze a little bit further to the right. One round of floor bow or any other ground variation that you'd like. If you're ready for floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet or your ankles. Anything else, set it up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kick and lift. 5 breaths. Kick into your hands. 4, 3 lions. 1 more. Let's hear the roar. Slowly release. Gaze back over to the left. Reach your right arm as far as you can to the right side of the room. And then reach it another 2 inches to the right. Roll open to your right side body. I like to have fingertips spread here. It seems to activate more of the muscles that we want to stretch. But you're welcome to do what feels good. Go until you feel a healthy level of discomfort. And then close your eyes. Send your breath into your right pectoral muscle. And then breathe out of your arm. Again, fill your right pec with air. And breathe out of your shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. 2 more breaths. Fill up. Breathe out of shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Last full breath. Breathe in. 3 sips of air. All the way out. Exhale. Lower back down to your belly. And let's go for the second side. Reach your left arm all the way out. And then reach it another 2 inches if you can. And then roll open. Excellent. Fingertips spread if that feels good. Close your eyes. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, fill your left pec, left chest. Breathe out of your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. 3 more, fill up. Breathe out. Last 2, fill your left pec. Breathe out of your shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Last full breath. Breathe in. 3 sips of air. All the way out, exhale. Lower back down to your belly. Embryo pose. Draw your knees and your feet together. Sit your hips to your heels. Maybe let out some grunts if it feels natural. And this pose might not feel like a lot at first, but if we can start directing our breath to the place that we want to feel sensation, you might notice that there's more. So behind closed eyes, send your attention to your shoulder blades, the space, kind of the back of your heart. And now fill the back of your heart with as much air and light as you can. Breathe out of your forehead into the earth. Now we can't actually breathe out of the forehead, but imagine you can. Inhale, fill your shoulder blades, fill the back of your heart. Forehead into the earth. 2 more. Inhale, fill. Extra sip of air. Forehead to the earth. Last round. Inhale, fill. 3 sips of air. All the way out. Forehead to the earth. Good. Inhale, lift your torso and find your way to downward dog. We're setting up for half pigeon. If there's another hip opener that you'd like to do, frog pose if you're a masochist, half pigeon if you have tight outer hips, bound angle posture if you just want a gentle hip opening. So if you're waiting for me to call out half pigeon, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Sometimes we just need a little extra oomph. Right knee behind right wrist, right ankle behind your left wrist. And we're here for about 90 seconds on each side. Send your attention to the place that you feel sensation. And then send your breath to that same spot. Deepen your breath. Notice if you're holding any unnecessary tension. Jaw, neck, shoulders, eyebrows, glutes. And spend the last 30 seconds of this posture sinking a little bit deeper, not by forcing, but by letting go. Last 3 breaths. Breathe as deep as you can in, all the way out. 2 more cleansing breaths. Last round, all the way in. Let out a sigh. Behind closed eyes, release, counter stretch, freestyle for 30 seconds. Do what your body wants to do. And then let's go for the second side. If that's half pigeon, if that's any other pose, go ahead and find it. Send your attention to the sensation and send your breath to the sensation. If it's helpful to visualize, imagine that there is a white orb of light hovering outside of your hip or where you feel sensation. And then when you inhale, let the orb grow bigger and brighter. And as you exhale, let the orb shrink to the size of a marble. 3 more breaths. Let it grow. Size of a softball. Exhale to the size of a marble. 1 more breath. Behind closed eyes, slowly release. Go through any counter stretch or freestyle what you need to do. And we will eventually make our way laying down on our backs. Take the next minute or two to explore whatever your body needs to do to feel complete. This is typically where I recommend going through bridge or supine twist. My favorite pose to get to the shoulder blades has been shoulder stand and waterfall. So if you do feel the sensation between your shoulder blades, feel free to set waterfall or shoulder stand up. If you are joining us online, I will be playing singing bowls during Shavasana, so you're welcome to either mute me or mute the playlist, but sometimes it can be a lot to have music and singing bowls going at the same time. So if you want to make those adjustments to your audio, go ahead and do so. Wherever you are, if you're doing a two-sided posture, make sure to hit the second side. And if there's any final wiggles or movements that your body is asking for, go ahead and find those. Three cleansing breaths to finish off our practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way in. All the way out. One more time. This time take an extra 3 sips of air and hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And just allow your body to get heavy. and to be supported by the earth. If you need more time to rest in Shavasana, you're more than welcome to stay here. If you are ready to begin moving back into your body and into your space, start by deepening your breath and bring gentle movement into your body. And behind closed eyes, eventually make your way to seated position. There's no rush to get there. We'll close our practice to one round of Om. You're welcome to just listen or join in if you'd like. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Draw hands to heart center. Breathe in for Om. I'd like to thank each of you for showing up today and doing your practice. No matter how you feel, if you feel fluffy like myself, or if you feel energized and ready to get into the new year, I just appreciate that you're stepping into your practice however you're showing up. I hope that as you carry on into the rest of your day and your weekend, that you can take some aspect of this practice with you, whether it's a few minutes of breath work in the morning or the evening, or if it's reminding yourself to stretch here and there throughout the day. The practice off of the mat can really make a big difference. Thank you for showing up. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. It's my pleasure. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever it might hold for you. If you're interested in doing any workshops, we have a few coming up. I'm really excited about the New Year's celebration that we have going on. Tam and Matt, the owners of the studio, will be leading a breathwork ceremony. So if you're a fan of the Wim Hof breathing that we did at the very beginning, we'll be doing that times 20 or 30. It'll be cutting straight through anything and really getting into it. So hope to see you soon. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Sure is nice to have masks off time with everyone. Such a strange time. Get to see your beautiful faces.